Kelvin Bwalya Fube, leader of Zambia Must Prosper, ZMP, has issued a public apology to the Zambian people for his previous support of the United Party for National Development, UPND, during the 2021 elections that led to the removal of former President Edgar Lungu from office. In a candid and emotionally charged statement, Fube acknowledged that his endorsement of UPND was a misjudgment, stating that he had wasted his vote and contributed to the rise of a government that, in his view, has failed to deliver on its promises. His remarks have sparked renewed debate about the role of opposition alliances, political accountability, and the evolving nature of Zambia's democratic landscape. Fube's apology comes amid growing public dissatisfaction with the UPND administration, which has faced criticism for its handling of economic reforms, governance transparency, and political inclusivity. As a former ally turned critic, Fube's shift in tone reflects a broader disillusionment among segments of the electorate who had hoped for transformative leadership following the end of Patriotic Front rule. His statement not only distances ZMP from the ruling party, but also positions it as a principled alternative committed to restoring integrity and vision in Zambian politics. In his address, Fube emphasized that his initial support for UPND was driven by a desire for change and a belief in democratic renewal. However, he now contends that the current government lacks both moral clarity and strategic direction. "We were wrong," he admitted, "and I take full responsibility for encouraging Zambians to vote for a party that has not lived up to its commitments." This level of introspection is rare in Zambian political discourse, where party loyalty often overrides public accountability. By publicly acknowledging his error, Fube has opened a space for critical reflection on the nature of political endorsements and the ethical obligations of opposition leaders. The implications of Fube's apology extend beyond personal regret. It signals a recalibration of Zambia Must Prosper's political strategy, one that seeks to redefine opposition not merely as resistance to the ruling party, but as a constructive force capable of articulating alternative visions for national development. ZMP's emphasis on ethical leadership, economic pragmatism, and institutional reform resonates with a growing segment of the population disillusioned by partisan politics. Fube's critique of UPND is not just a repudiation of its governance style, but a call to reimagine the role of opposition parties in shaping Zambia's future. This development also invites a comparative analysis of Zambia's post-electoral opposition dynamics. The 2021 elections were marked by a wave of optimism, with many citizens believing that the defeat of Edgar Lungu signaled a new era of accountability and progress. However, the subsequent performance of the UPND has led to a fragmentation of that optimism, as various political actors reassess their positions and alliances. Fube's departure from the UPND coalition reflects a broader trend of ideological realignment, where parties are increasingly defined by their policy platforms rather than their electoral alliances. Moreover, Fube's statement underscores the importance of political memory in democratic societies. By revisiting the choices made during the 2021 elections, he invites Zambians to engage in a collective reassessment of their political trajectory. This act of public reflection is crucial in a context where historical amnesia often undermines democratic accountability. It also challenges the narrative that opposition leaders must remain silent about past misjudgments, suggesting instead that transparency and humility can be powerful tools for political renewal. From a strategic perspective, ZMP's repositioning offers an opportunity to consolidate support among voters seeking a credible alternative to both PF and UPND. Fube's emphasis on moral leadership and policy coherence aligns with the aspirations of many Zambians who feel alienated by the current political discourse. His apology, while personal, serves as a political statement that redefines the contours of opposition politics in Zambia. In conclusion, Kelvin Bwalya Fube's public apology for supporting UPND marks a significant moment in Zambia's political evolution. It reflects a growing demand for ethical leadership, transparent governance, and meaningful opposition. As Zambia Must Prosper charts a new course, its ability to translate this introspection into actionable policy and grassroots mobilization will determine its relevance in the 2026 electoral cycle. Fube's statement is not merely a confession, it is a strategic pivot that could reshape the opposition landscape and offer Zambians a renewed sense of political possibility.